Hello and welcome to TCM Imports, where we explore movies made outside of Hollywood. I'm Alicia Malone, and tonight we have just one film for you by the acclaimed Russian director Andrei Tarkovsky. From 1979, it's Stalker. Andrei Tarkovsky only directed 7 feature films during his 3-decade career, but each one is incredibly complex. He tackled high-concept ideas while using minimalistic filming techniques and working with small budgets. Because of their ambiguity, his films often confuse Soviet authorities, who made edits and complained that Tarkovsky was being purposely narratively obscure. This was the only way Tarkovsky knew how to direct. He wasn't trying to be obtuse, he just knew that he couldn't be like, quote, Spielberg, making a film for the general public. If you were to give it a genre, you can say that Stalker is a sci-fi film, with Tarkovsky adapting his screenplay from a science fiction novel called Roadside Picnic. The plot is hard to explain, but it follows 3 main characters: the stalker, the scientist, and the writer. These 3 journey through The Zone, a post-apocalyptic landscape which has at its center a mysterious room that shows the occupier their deepest wish. There's a lot of tension throughout the journey and a sense that another presence exists in the zone, an unknown force that is watching the 3 characters. The film is shot minimally with few edits and long takes. There are reportedly just 140 different shots in this 162-minute movie, which is much less than normal, and cinematographer Alexander Narzinski played around with color film stock. It's often said that this film is in color and black and white, but it's actually color and sepia-tinged brown monochrome. It's a remarkable film and well worth watching, so here from 1979 is Stalker. Director Andrei Tarkovsky ended up having to shoot most of Stalker twice. A technical problem with the film stock was discovered after the director had filmed over half the movie and spent 2/3 of the budget. Tarkovsky was frustrated, but this ended up helping the final product. It was a much better film as a result, Tarkovsky said. Things changed the second time around. A woman cannot give birth to the same child twice, but I'm more than satisfied with the final product than I am with any of my other films. And unlike his other movies, Soviet authorities did not request any cuts to be made to Stalker, though the Moscow Film Festival did deny a public screening, showing the movie only to foreign journalists. It also received a screening at the Cannes Film Festival, where critics praised the stylistic and humanistic aspects of Tarkovsky's sci-fi picture. And as you may imagine, because of his ambiguous style, there have been many different thoughts about what Tarkovsky was trying to say with Stalker, but whatever you're reading, 46 years after its release, it remains fascinating and relevant. All right, that's all for me and for TCM Imports, but keep watching TCM because after this break, we have another classic film for you to watch, uncut and commercial-free. Good night.
Next on TCM, Hollywood Without Makeup, then Little Caesar, and later, The Little Minister. TCM is preaching to the choir today.